Well, hey there, YouTube. I'm here with the Sheridan Blue Streak 20 caliber pneumatic air gun. This one was made in 1985. I bought it about a month or so ago off eBay. Since I did did a couple videos on it, as I recall. Since then, I installed the Williams Peep sight on here, and that model, maybe you guys can see. These are pretty neat. It's made in the USA. Very precision. The adjustments though require 2 screwdrivers. I don't like that. Well, I guess I left the screwdriver inside because I got it all dialed in. But you need a flathead to loosen this screw up on the side for elevation. Then you need a small flathead that goes down in this hole that you turn. Windage is more challenging because you're trying to nudge it over, and I don't like the windage adjustment on this at all, but I've got it. I think I've got it dialed in. So I've got 5 12-ounce cans set up at 50 yards, and we're going to be shooting these JSB heavy Diablo pellets. They're 15.89 grain. Got these off Amazon, and I was pretty happy because they weren't terribly expensive. So I bought quite a few tins. All right, so let's get going on this. I'm just gonna see how I do here. If I'm 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's hard for me to talk and remember my pumps. I get kind of warmed up. I do pretty good, but then sometimes I don't do so well. So we're gonna try. Oh, let me shoot. Let me get warmed up. I'll shoot my Clanker Dan out there. That yellow. That's a 15-inch diameter steel plate. Let's see if I can hit him. That shot was kind of made me nervous because my cameras are right in line with it underneath. I'm like, oh, I know it worked when I was practicing. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let me see if I can be fancy here and shoot offhand. I'm gonna take a shot. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Ooh, I must have caught him down at the bottom. That's not bad, not bad. Let's see if I can do another one. Yeah, it's pretty nice. My elevation's only just a little bit of half for 50 yards. That's good. I ran out of adjustment with the stock notcher sight. Hey, I'm just gonna keep going. I saw some pretty impressive accuracy when I was sighting in on paper, but that was 8. I'm counting. But I need to get more used to the trigger. Just get more used to the gun. Huh, I think I don't know, did I? Hey, I hit that one. It just didn't, I see a hole in it. Well, I'm gonna keep going. So that's so far 3 for 3, 4, shoot, I've lost count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully this is the right amount of bumps. Yeah. Oh, I was shooting with the same can. All right, I'm gonna shoot from the rest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you're kidding me. I missed from the rest. That's really embarrassing. Maybe I shouldn't have held a little bit high. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There, I saw a water spray. And let's go for the last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of guys go, the pneumatics, there's too much pumping. I don't mind it at all. Looks like that might have been a little over to the right. And let me see if I can get fancy for you guys. Let me see if I can take one of those cans out on the bottom. I'm not promising anything here. All right, one last shot, and we're gonna go look and see where I was hitting on the cans. And I'll show you the site up close, and that will be the video. 5, 6, 7, 8. I shouldn't even have bothered with that. That was awful for me. Like, didn't even come close. All right, let's get the cans. Okay. So, I set them with the label. Where's that? I mean, that's got a hit to it, but from where? Oh, that's because I hit that one on the bottom. That's flipped it, and I shot them from the... Okay, that's what happened there. And then this one. That was a good hit. That was the one I saw through the scope. Right in the... That's good. Oh, look at that. Man, I'm hitting consistently. And then finally this guy. Oh, that's the one I thought I said. I thought it was to the right. But yeah, pretty much at the same elevation. Not bad. And then that one was low. Pretty happy with that. Okay guys, so here's that Williams Peep sight. And what's nice, this is an 85 model, so it already had the holes drilled out in the breech. So all I had to do was basically screw this thing on, super easy. It's kind of funny though, like you have to take it apart before you can put it on. You have to take those 2 screws out and then take this screw loose, and then this slides up, and then there's a screw behind this sliding piece, and then you're able to mount it. And the sight, this actually came with the other screw I needed, or both screws, so that was great, just bolt-on affair. So like I say, I'm not particularly fond of the windage adjustment, simply because it's really hard to move this thing over. Maybe somebody knows the trick to how to do it, but you know, I loosen these up and try to keep them so there's some resistance, and I'm just trying to barely move that thing, and it's really easy to do it too much. So and then if you need to have you have to have 2 different size screwdrivers, because the elevation screw, it's a flathead screw that's down in that hole, and this is what holds this in place. So not the most user-friendly thing. So basically you just kind of want to set this sight up for how you're going to shoot, and go with that. Oh, and something to keep in mind, if you end up buying one of these blue streaks, you need to watch for barrel separation. And I removed my rear sight because it was in line with this Williams sight, so I couldn't use it. And actually, I was reading some stuff, and then my buddy Peter in the Netherlands confirmed it. the stock rear sight can actually start to cause your barrel to separate. Now, this is 40 years old. It didn't happen, but with use, it uses 2 wedges underneath in between the air tube and the barrel to hold the rear sight on. And so it's constantly got pressure. It's not a, I don't know. I think that's a pretty flawed system. So I think this is much easier. The other sight was probably more user-friendly to adjust, but this one is a lot easier to use, having a Peep sight. And plus you have more elevation. Anyway, guys, that's long enough about that. These pellets seem to work pretty good. Nice, there were 500 of them. Well, okay, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.